Hi everyone, this is Monica with #GoalsEnglish, and the tongue twister in this lesson is Betty Botter. Let's go through it once. Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said, the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter, that will make my batter better. All right, so what we see here is a great example of the flap T, which is often very difficult for a lot of people learning English. So the flap T goes like this. If a T or a double T is between two vowels, it will have a soft D sound. So for example, Betty, we have a short E here, Betty, long E here, E, right? So this will become a D sound, Betty. And same thing here, we have short O on botter, and then a R-controlled vowel. So we want a D sound there as well. Betty Botter. Bought, and here I want to point out is what's called a stop T, bought. So it won't be bought, right? Bought, bought. And this sound here is a short O, ah, bought. And then another flap T here with this short U, butter. So let's try that again. Betty Botter bought some butter. So again, no T's. It's not Betty Botter, right? Betty Botter bought some butter. And the next part, but she said the butter's bitter. So another D here and another D here. But she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, aha! So this rule applies for the flap T even between words. So we have our sound here with this U and a short I, right? So we're going to link those and this T becomes a D. If I put it in my batter, D, if I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. And again, stop T, bought, stop T, it. So let's do that again to there. Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter. This line's my favorite. So butter, we're linking, and that becomes a flap T or D sound. But a bit of happens again here. And here, and here. Whew, a lot of flap T. So but a bit of better butter. But a bit of better butter. That would make my batter better. Okay, so let's go through this line by line. Make sure you're repeating, not just listening, right? Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter, that would make my batter better. One more thing I want to point out, a lot of students don't know this of sounds like a short U and a V. Of with a V, V. Let's try this faster for a challenge. Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter, that would make my batter better. All right, so if you don't know how to slow this video down, I have a tutorial on that. So if I'm talking too fast, slow the video down. Make sure to pause so you can repeat. And if you don't know what some of these terms are, like short E, short U, those sorts of vowels, flap T, I go over all of the sounds of American English in another video of mine, so you can check that out. I'll have a link in the comments. And then if you want to have a really easy to follow chart that explains all of these sounds and their IPA symbols, that's important in a lot of my other lessons, then just go to goalsenglish.com and you'll find where you can download a cheat sheet for all of the sounds of American English. Okay, until next time, keep practicing.